What up, chat? How's everybody doing? Oh, it's been a minute. Been a minute since we played some Genshin. Hey Yuri, welcome to the stream. Guys, when the music comes back, let me know if it's low enough or loud enough or if you need it raised up. Remember, we are going to have some story. So I haven't been playing much of Genshin. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I have been busy. I haven't even been able to get like all of my daily check-ins. Like I logged on today, did a little bit of farming, nothing too crazy. That's why I'm like healing my team around now. What up, cuz? Welcome to the stream. Yuri, I missed you. So, I have obviously been doing a lot of other content. Pretty sure I figured out a good way to break heroes. So keep an eye out for that if you guys are Yu-Gi-Oh fans. But we're here to just vibe and figure out what the fuck is happening in this game. So, where we left off, we got a lot of lore about the two Dendro Archons, and we were about to do a festival to celebrate the birthday of the lesser Dendro Archon. Right? I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. How's the game sounding for you guys? Obviously, for me, it's in my headphones, so it's a lot of shit. I just want to make sure you guys can hear everything. I watched your Vanguard match against Artisaria. I actually got another really good one that I'm making a video out of for tomorrow. I played Sybilt, matched up against a pretty good Artisaria player. They won off a double trigger, but it was super late in the game. They did some surprising moves. Hold that thought. All right. So I'm excited for this because I've been wanting to see what's going to happen next in this game for super long. I just have had no time. Like I haven't even I was stuck on the epilogue quest after Inazuma. I still haven't even caught up to that yet because I've been so busy. I randomly saw the Kai avatar. Kai was that boy back in OG Vanguard. He a good boy. Oh God, how do you guys feel about the reveals for Vanguard? Speaking of which, since we're talking about Vanguard real quick, Daikaiser looks like he's gonna be absolutely fucking insanity. All right, where is Clorin? Who are you? Right, we have to talk up to a bunch of these store clicks,
So
right?
how about it? Want to give it a try?
Hey, is the game loud enough for you guys? Or do you want it a little bit louder? What do I need here? I don't even know what I'm supposed to give him. Oh, do I not have the item? See, I would have grabbed it if I knew that.
So how about it? Want to give it a try?
Legion coming back is crazy. Like, you don't even understand. Oh, that's it? Oh, I was all thinking. Guard break scares me.
One moment.
I was getting like Vietnam flashbacks.
It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Hold on a second.
Generally speaking, the moon.
Alright, I just want to make sure I'm loud enough and the game's loud enough.
It means. Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Sounds good to me. And it sounds like I don't need to be so loud. It sounds like I'm mad yelling. Well, the errata is so that way that you could restart that Kaiser.
I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Duh.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
But it still scares me.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
One second, guys. This guy sent a message real quick. Alright.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
So this is me getting everybody ready for the celebration, right?
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago.
Oh, I just ran right by
Large
it.
flower carriages used to parade through the city.
Oh, I was about to leave her alone.
Almost. People would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros would be just as impressive.
I literally just have to let her talk. It says to follow her, bitch. I'm following you. This is that time I wish I was playing 14 because they have the follow button. I'm sorry if I'm talking super loud. I need to bring it down a little bit. There we go. Next. What? Uh-oh. Come on, game. There we go. My computer's giving me an issue. There we go.
Attention!
Alright.
Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda.
And the fact that Kaiser effects requires you to bind core Ks. Yeah, I mean you have to play a starter.
Guy with a weird hat. Hey, it's Dunyarzad.
Dunyarzad is still a crazy ass name.
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In
Duh.
a few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival. The children have all grown very fond.
The hallowed night of flowers. It's an honor that you know.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sub-Zero's festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed.
Let's.
Yes, Knight Ferris. Just what is going on here?
It's nice to see everybody like.
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunya.
Oh, he's portraying it. Okay, I got it.
Children can make such wonderful memories today.
Right. Kusanali is that's who this is all supposed to be celebrating because it's her birthday.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
What's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Dude, I wish I could hit you up later, like after this stream, because man. Also, this guy's the Gordon Ramsay of the game. That's funny. I finally figured out a hero combo for the new heroes. I'm really, really proud of it.
Whichever one. Don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, horror,
Ooh, those all sound.
and there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
Huh?
Lizard tail?
Those two fleet.
Onikabuto is a little spicier than Lizard Tail.
Dunyarzad.
The 5-star Cryosphere user? Oh, you're talking about the characters I can pull for?
Help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the Sunsetia flavor.
The Syncetia?
It's all right. Paimon.
I also believe in your...
Great.
All right, which one we
These
getting?
boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
2.
Attention! That's unfortunate.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
Yeah, it was incredible skill, fucking Paimon.
Candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time.
I wonder if there's a way I could have known.
It's Night of Flowers, not Night of Candy.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Night of Flowers.
All right, I'm trying to get to the drama.
Sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Funny enough, I was getting gas, and Associate said if I played Mario Rise, I'd admit I have not, but I heard great things about the game, plus he liked my Mario wallet and my Sonic phone. I've heard a lot of good things about Mario Rise. I just don't know if I'm ready to jump into that.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, Can you come with me to get it?
Oh, here we go.
You probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sub-Zero's festival.
Uh-oh. What do we forget? Alright, at least I don't have to follow her. I can just meet her there. I need to unlock more teleport points for this place.
Loaded.
Wait, is that one up top? Hold on. Let me go up these stairs and get this teleport point real quick. Oh wait, no it's not. Where the hell is it? Alright, climb the wall. No! The stamina thing never gets any better, does it? Come on, Chlorine, jump. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's up there? What the fuck? Is there a staircase up there? Did you know that the new 5-star character makes it so you don't have to cook again? I did not know that. Please explain how that works. There we go, I found the stick. I found it. I found it. Give me this. I think I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Sorry, I found my way. I found my way.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an...
I know, right? Hey,
Uh-oh.
Oh, that most certainly is.
I forgot about these guys.
Look, she's walking right into our clutches.
You do realize that she's walking with him, right? Because you know, I'm kind of that guy.
Zeromites don't look like they're up to any...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their Mora, but...
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect them!
We'll be fine.
Did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
Oh, Dia. Here we go.
You're... Dia. Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your...
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, she's about to beat their ass.
Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Rabid dogs is crazy.
Aren't your claws all dull by now?
Traveler, take Miss Junior's up.
No, we're gonna stay and help! There's too many of them!
Please be careful,
Please.
Dia.
I would have smashed every single one of them.
Waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself.
Alright, so she's gonna go be Ash. She's gonna have all the fun, which isn't fair, but whatever. Let's get Dinya's out of here.
Into the shadows.
They gave me a minute for that. They gave me a whole minute for that.
Dinyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
Right, she has that crazy disease.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
We know Dia's like that.
Don't worry.
She's fine. That YouTube short shows what I mean. Hold on one second.
Found ya.
Let me see what this is. This YouTube short is. Hold on, guys. Let's see what this is. I can't unmute it. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's got music. Who said Ryan Shogun couldn't cook anymore? This character cannot cook. That's funny. Oh, so this character can cook wherever? What the fuck? Oh, so you can just break the game? That's funny. I understand. So you basically don't have to wait for the cook anymore.
Dia, you took care.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, she's hurt.
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me
Did I
take
know she was a
closer
good sword character?
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword.
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on Mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
The fuck?
Can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's.
Oh, she did it. What a big softie. She paid for the party to get finished.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry, and I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
What a sweetie.
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt?
I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
Your performance.
That's funny.
You're so...
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Big softie.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition...
Truly, I'm so...
She's cute. Alright, Dia's okay. I like Dia. Dinyarzad's a little annoying, but Dia's cool. She's a badass with a, you know, she's a big, hard shell, softie on the inside.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Does she sound better?
Much better.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Dia's expression just now when she mentioned your condition.
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret. I was actually born with Elazar.
It's terminal now? Oof,
Can't
oof.
believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity.
Yeah, look at her wrist, you can see the
Sumeru's
scales.
Current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Environmental therapy?
There's no need to be compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. Its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window.
Oof.
I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away.
Captive in our own home.
I just didn't want to have any regrets.
Oh,
I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrow. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world. Right?
Yep, we remember you.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Alright, Paimon, that was cute.
Thank you two so much. I apologize. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that. Thanks.
So for anybody that wasn't here for our previous stream, it's been a while, I know.
I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
She had a dream about Lesser Lord Kusanali, about them meeting and becoming friends, and that like gave her the courage to set out and do things, even though this disease is fucking killing her.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time? Huh? Isn't the Dance of Sub-Zeros about to begin?
Oh shit, here we go.
It's the part of the festival that Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sub-Zeros festival will conclude and with that, my wish will...
Then what are we waiting for?
Yeah.
I smell a cutscene. Oh, it's nighttime now. Oh. If Cora gets a rerun, I definitely want her sword.
Are you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
What do you mean?
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
Uh-oh.
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sub-Zerus is one of the key parts of the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Oh, God.
If we can't perform it...
The Sub-Zero's festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event.
So, the Academia, you know, they hoard knowledge, I've noticed. And whenever it comes to Lesser Lord Kusanagi, there's, like, nothing they want done. They, like, try to, like, forget that she even existed. All they care about is Rukkhadevata, I think that's how you say it. The Greater Lord, the original Dendro Archon. So, the fact that they're celebrating the Lesser Lord is probably why they're, like, blocking them right now.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
Jesus.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Can I punch her?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zerus Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but...
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in the land of knowledge and reason?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
She just wants to fucking dance.
I believe that our
Damn.
Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
What a dick. He just called her stupid.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him.
What a jerk.
Sub-Zeru's festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
That god.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers.
That's messed up.
If we were caught.
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zero so much. And I know how important this festival is to you.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zerus Festival at this point.
If you say so. But
Alright.
you can sneak out for the next Sub-Zerus Festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
Obviously, we're gonna find out, but I really want to know what their deal is and why they fucking hate Kusanagi so much.
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise.
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. Still, I'd be lying if I said...
She wants to see the dance. The Sub-Zero Festival is forced to come to an unfortunate, abrupt end.
A lot happened today. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But Dunyarzad is running out of time. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power...
Nani?
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed!
Wait, that was a dream?
We should go meet Dunyarzad.
I'm confuzzled.
Ready.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. Sorry we're late.
Not at all.
You seem kinda tired.
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with.
Sure. Traveler?
Uh-oh.
You're just standing.
Something's wrong. Alright, I don't even know what we're doing now. The arrival of the Sumeru festival. I mean, the festival's canceled, so why are we still worried about the festival?
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's go take a look.
Why are the Fontaine characters just so clean?
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
You are quite well informed, miss.
They're all plants. Oh,
Duh.
someone's a little disappointed. Actually, what is the Haftmewa?
It's one of the Sub-Zero's festival's traditions. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Starting from just now. Wait, what? Wait a second.
Be in the form of the moon.
Wait a second.
Really? Paimon thought it looked like some kind of food.
Are we in a time loop? So yeah, remember when we visit the stalls at the beginning of the festival?
The moon signifies... It's escaping me for now. Wait a moment.
Yeah, he looks in his book.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, right. It means illusions and... But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
What the fuck?
Okay,
We literally just went through this right before the game.
so where to next?
Okay. This went from being really boring to being really interesting. Because I say boring because I thought something crazy was going to happen with the festival and then nothing happened. So what is happening right now? Can we talk about my glorious queen, Arlecchino, and how clean she looks?
Ready.
Yeah, it's the flowers guy, right?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have...
Yes, Knight Ferris!
Oh,
What's going on?
and now we know it's number 4.
Play?
Ferris, the Knight of Flower.
Oh, do you want some
What's the...
Yeah, we get the whole speech.
Ooh.
And there's
I'm
also
skipping
a
it.
What? Traveler?
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5. Ah, excellently
Yep.
chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Uh-oh.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon was right!
That just now, I don't think it was luck. He knew. Oh, shit. Time loop, baby.
How's that possible? It's obviously random. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe we slept too much.
ReZero. Ha. Did we die in our sleep?
Oh, sure.
Huh? Where are you going?
Uh-oh. The flavors of deja vu. I like that. The tavern. Alright, we didn't go here last time. Reset my day. Because remember, we're supposed to walk Dunyarzad up, and then we get attacked, and then Dia comes up and saves her.
A feeling of, oh, Paimon knows what that is. It's when you feel. In that case, Paimon also felt something like that today. But that's just our brains playing. So why'd you run here in such a hurry?
What up, Benji? Welcome, welcome. You're about a half an hour late, bud. No, we're caught in a time loop, apparently. I want to do something I normally wouldn't do.
So that's it. You're intentionally doing things you usually wouldn't and seeing if you still...
Which coming here?
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch?
Steak, is that you?
Eat.
One charcoal bake out.
Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say, you got good taste.
Oh.
Charcoal baked Angelina cake. Isn't it that... Oh.
Oh, something he wouldn't normally eat.
That's what you're trying to do now? You'd never normally order some...
That was fast. Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Isn't this going a bit too far?
I said he has good tastes.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted awful.
He said no, it's actually really...
You mean... That's impossible. We were... So, would this be a case of...
Taste bud deja vu? I'm changing Think Up Paimon. I'm late because I was doing Monster Archon quest. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing now. So can you just go do that whenever, or is that like added on to the end of the storyline? I couldn't get rid of all of it after all.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've been here many times.
That's weird, because we haven't been here yet, have we? Alright, we gotta go check on Dunya's because remember she was supposed to get attacked.
Hey, Dunyarzad is sitting by herself on that bench over there.
You could just start it? Alright, cool.
What a coincidence, Dunyarzad. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now. But think
Kidnappers?
I'm okay.
Yep, we knew about that.
His arm got scratched, but it isn't serious.
Other thing on their ear.
Whew. That's a big relief. But
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive physical exert. Besides, no
This is
matter
where we
how
find out
amazing
about
the day
her.
may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Yeah, her disease.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you. And Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
I'm sorry for leaving you behind earlier.
It really is fine. I don't mind.
I just experienced a number of strange events.
Huh?
Dunyarzad, have you ever felt deja vu?
Deja vu? No. But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling deja vu, I suppose I would already be used to it.
Uh-oh.
Paimon see...
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zero.
And now it's gonna get canceled. I don't know if we have to like ensure that it happens or something. Hey, is the game loud enough for you guys? Alright, this is them canceling it. This guy being a dick.
For lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha Day that prohibits public art performances.
Understood. I will.
The Sub-Zeru's festival.
Dick.
Nilou, are you...
Oh, Dunyarzad,
It's okay.
but you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Didn't the Grand Sage say that he might investigate
True, but
the next festival?
wait. Oh,
No, nothing.
Uh-oh.
I'll be heading back to rest. Thank you for your help, everyone.
I wonder if she knows that she's dying. I might not be around next year.
believe what those heartless geezers did!
For some reason, I felt like the outcome was inevitable. Alright, so here we go. Restarting the day. The Sub-Zero test was forced to come to an abrupt end. We're probably going to end up restarting the day again.
So, exhaustion.
I hadn't thought about it, but my head does feel very heavy.
Same here. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion.
Nope.
Do more thinking to...
There's that sound again.
Observing a modest drop in the output of jnana energy, but values still remain within normal parameters.
Have we
You
been?
can monitor for variances in the data and find the cause as soon as possible.
Have we been kidnapped?
Why does Paimon feel so tired after so much
Uh-oh. You should wait for Skirk Banner. Yeah, probably.
Not at all.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
Uh-oh. Here we go again. Thanks to
Well,
Mr.
thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can enjoy the subs.
Here we go again.
Oh, are you interested in... It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor. And there's also...
India will appear? I hope so.
Oni Kabuto. No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
They all say number 4 now.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all.
Here we go. Oh, shit.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck! Paimon's not...
Wait. How did you know?
Okay.
Don't tell me that you already knew which flavor was in each box.
Okay, so the way...
What? He was right about all of them?
So, from the way it looks, even though we, as a player, have experienced 2 loops, he's been going through this loop over and over again.
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all those boxes this morning and they've been sealed ever since. Mind reading? X-ray vision?
Tell us what's going on! Since when did you get superpowers? Traveler?
Are we finally gonna get to see her?
Hey, where are you going? What's going on? Did you see something?
Oh, I'm so excited now. I'm so excited now. Fuck Dunyarzad. There she is. Run faster, Chlorine. Catherine will join on your journey.
What are you looking for? Why did we come?
Where'd she go? A familiar figurine, an overwhelming sense of deja vu. Wait, so has he tried to find her before? Oh.
That's...
Where'd the bird go? There she is! We finally get to meet her. She's so little. I swear the red text scared me a little.
Isn't that Dunyarzad?
What the fuck is she doing here?
What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sumeru's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What's inside?
What the fuck is happening?
You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this...
What is happening? Oh, so I'm getting all their memories back?
What the... This is our 20th time at the
20!
Sumeru's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival?
Uh-oh.
Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized.
She's so goddamn cute. I've seen the pictures.
What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
ReZero the hell.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge capsule was just your means of showing our minds the way. What about everyone else? Why are you only helping the two of us? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro, and you also have special, sensitive constitutions.
Oh.
It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness.
Oh.
A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that.
I'm assuming because she's been trapped in the same day, her body's still being affected by the disease.
As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you met. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left.
She was getting more and more tired.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Nahida.
Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know. Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a samsara. You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara. As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it yourselves, it would literally blow your minds. I don't know how you'd be after that.
She's getting read your memory. Was I right about her being imprisoned?
I can only give you surface level help, like bits of information and subtle hints. For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness. She looks like she isn't doing well at all. Her illness gets worse after each Sub-Zero's festival.
I'm so happy I got her in 15 pity. Good for you.
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers.
Oh, no.
All I can do is raise a gale to delay her fall. You sure love to use weird analogies. Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing knowledge to understand unfamiliar things. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
Let me collect my thoughts. When you enter a state of contemplation, you can choose any text entry to interpret. The interpretation process involves analysis of the text entry, and you may yield new entries once interpreted. You may submit the text conclusion. Some text entries can be associated with one another for interpreted. Oh, with another once interpreted. Select associate to choose other text entries and then trigger association. I'm gonna fuck this up. If one of the text entries on the current page can be used as a conclusion, then okay.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
Did he mean something more?
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going... We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and... the moon, illusions, and lies.
Trust your instincts.
Are they all me?
Alright.
The moon... My mind feels exhausted.
Okay. So those go together.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one...
Okay.
The Grand Sage... What's happening? We've already... The moon... My mind feels...
Is there nothing else that goes together? That was it?
That doesn't sound right.
Oh. It's a time loop.
A time loop. You've given Still a
Oh, I was wrong?
answer? Paimon thought that made a lot of sense. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena.
Oh,
You
whoops.
two are still missing a lot of information. The Sub-Zeru's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste...
I can't go back and try again? Aw.
Let's think about our current situation. To save Junior, and to do that, we need... Nahida rejected the idea of a time when Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times.
What do I do now? Ask around for clues. I don't want to ask around for clues. I want to guess again.
Hey, it's you guys. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of... Huh? What kind of philosophical nonsense? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru?
Ooh.
Go somewhere else if you want to find...
Yeah, it's the Arcadian.
Actually has a point. Is this... Anyway, is this...
I got an idea.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it! I told you.
You're really excited about this, huh? So, you're admitting that you...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
We're trapped in the same... You've actually divined our fortune many, many times.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just... What you just said... Are you serious?
Paimon knew you weren't...
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of...
When you say it like that...
Yep.
The divination does sound like it's related to what's going on.
You know, illusion and whatnot.
Read any...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is the book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how
Weird.
it is. Looks like fortune telling is just fortune telling. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah.
Ooh.
If we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, at this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kids.
All right, here we go.
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing. Both
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
Gang of kidnappers and ambush you.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out.
You want the Traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers.
How did you know what I was going to say?
Uh-oh.
We need to say something
Alright.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What is... Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her. The moon... My mind feels...
Tell her, Traveler.
You got injured because you aren't used to the current greatsword.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally...
Alright, so this...
Alright, here we go. Let's see if she believes us.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
She's quieter than usual.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before. Her parents said that this is how she was like.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about.
Uh-oh.
My lady, are you angry?
That's not her.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip.
And now he's gonna take it to the original Dunyarzad, who's like dying. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go to the wall. And Nahida. So when do we find out Nahida is the Dendro Archon?
We brought a friend. Are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help to bring... We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and...
Huh? I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Aww. Uh-oh. Wait. Maybe she can.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
The festival not happening, right?
What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zeros...
You begin discussing the issue with Dia.
You think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zeru's festival as a sick joke.
Yeah, but how would they do that?
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must... The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
So she is a prisoner. They're using her power against her. Oof.
A Gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the Gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
And the only way they would get that is if they took it from her.
So, this Nahida you mentioned. What did
she said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god of...
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for.
But compiling?
Compiling the entire
Did she mean that the sages enter new...
Because she's a child.
The Akasha?
They basically abused her because she's young. They took her power because they could. Says enter new knowledge into the Akasha. Most information in the Akasha comes from Irman's soul.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you...
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of...
Okay.
My mind feels exhausted, even though...
They take it.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. Okay, Nahida said...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off on their
They're
quest
taking
for
our
A
knowledge.
sage once said, knowledge always comes compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Ooh.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
But two harbingers that you met before will make an appearance. Yeah, the hat guy, the kid with the hat, right?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive... This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
Sorry guys, my shoulder's like killing me.
And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it. In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over...
Everyone moves their Akasha terminals.
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I also noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of the day, there's always the sound of a beep. Yeah.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha term.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sort of sound in Port Omus.
Probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Yep, there it is.
Traveler! I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head.
It's too late. We already gave them a
Turn off our Akasha terminals.
It's too late. We already gave them access to our brains. And now they all forgot. And now we have to get our memories back again.
Runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be...
But we cannot...
What progress? Extracting everybody's brain. At least we don't have to relive it again. It looks like he's got his memories all back faster now.
Paimon remembers... Good. You adapted quickly this time. We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of terminal. We failed to sever our connections with them.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wit? It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
Damn! That was kind of a fucked up analogy.
Rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've I guess I'm the moon. The moon?
Duh.
Wasn't that the result? Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get... Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find...
So we gotta go get her after the kidnappers again. Oh, thank God they're doing it for me. This is getting really interesting now.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Thankfully, we already knocked out Act 1, which was like the, you know, the introduction to Sumeru, all the lore and whatnot. Now we're getting into the meat and potatoes.
Dia?
No injury.
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
No injury.
You didn't...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
That was the first thing that's changed.
Shh. How did you know about my greatsword?
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
But she's starting to get her muscle memory is keeping.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
It's because she's used it so many times. I get it.
I've already
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors have
Muscle memory.
Muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could be because we removed our Akasha terminals.
Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
It's possible that we've already broken free.
You're
Ooh.
right. Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
But get it and do your thing. Alright, so we go to the end of the day. All this shit. I love how they have the clock that we use when we let time pass.
Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting it, Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad? Really?
Nope.
Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight. Hey, what kind of an answer? Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you
Experience tomorrow. I like that.
How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
She sounds so intelligent. I love it.
It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival. Okay, no more! Paimon's brain is already shut down. That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Anxiety Dookie is hilarious.
Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
I love Nahida.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a Duke.
A fucking Duke. She's so cute. She said a Duke.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago. Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
Oh, they're killing people by scanning their brains. I see.
We're still in the same day.
Duke, let's go. As expected, it's not as simple as we thought.
Nahida, You already knew last night that we didn't. Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach.
My favorite voice line.
You might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often. Paimon's up to Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all. Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Oh, she's a sweetie.
Paimon's flattered and everything. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it? Nahira's talking about confusing stuff. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
Yes.
Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Dia's improved finding skills have been improved. Daniel's illness has gotten worse.
Oh yeah, you're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset. So, what's your...
The moon, illusions, and mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid it. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations.
Yep.
We still hear it every... Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times. If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again.
So it's not a time loop. We just think it is.
Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memory. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zeru's festival hasn't happened yet.
I see.
It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense. A brilliant deduction.
I got it. Wait, do Archons Duke? Maybe.
Tell us if we're right, or to put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
What the fuck?
That isn't simple at all! Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
So wait, I'm wrong again? What the fuck? So now we gotta go find Dia again. I thought I hit the nail on the head with that one. Nahida out here making me feel stupid.
Add Astro.
What is happening?
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia!
It hurt? Why?
Well, you're still getting used...
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and...
Here we go.
Could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works!
Let's just get straight to the point.
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're...
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this?
Yes!
Yes.
Your memory's being
then I'd have to disagree. That's it.
Oh? Why do you
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used? Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I would.
I should have thought of that.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did. It's not very likely, but it's also...
No, it is impossible.
You have
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Come with me. Miss Dunyarzad, please come along as well.
Uh-oh.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the...
Oh god. So it has to do. So is it an illusion?
This is it.
Huh? This is a...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked?
That's true, but...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible.
Is it really impossible?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it.
I see.
The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super... Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Milu's stage.
I think I got this now.
But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been... Huh?
How come we never thought about leaving the city?
Leaving the city? You're right! It's really strange how we... Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
I get it. Because we never thought about leaving the city, we never saw if that everywhere else might have been a time loop.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Early today? Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question. Leaving the city. As far as I remember...
Twice.
You've mentioned your plans to do that twice. We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we... Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what
You never came back.
Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you do sometimes stay out the entire night anyway. So at the time, It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But really, that's kind of strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Interesting.
Yeah, something here is definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
So we leave? So they can only get information that happened within the city? Is that it?
Our memories are back! About that... Well... Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for... Listen to it and you'll...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
What?
Traveler, You should be missing 2 days worth of memories.
Oh, so wait, so Paimon stayed here? Huh.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go.
Crazy. Oh, what the fuck? We're in a memory? That's wild. Oh, that is cool. This might be my favorite story so far. This is dope. Don't let Paimon cry.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the...
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand...
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Or...
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Uh-oh.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprised. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything.
Of course,
else.
that company wouldn't share their plans with a pawn.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid...
Huh.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we... This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us, huh? Why?
Leaving the city might trigger disruption to our memories.
What if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together.
Aww. Paimon.
Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as... And please... Memories!
So...
Paimon would never see you, and Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall, and you never came back.
Oh.
Promise Paimon that you were only... Paimon, calm down. He's here now.
Okay.
Doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Oh, Paimon. You're making me sad.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. Okay. Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened?
I'm very confused.
I see. Using 2 people. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning on anything. That's crazy.
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
I don't even know yesterday existed.
That explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken. So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
That's scary.
It really sounds like something big out, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
So we're telling Nahida a message.
Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some... Yep!
Wait, what'd she do? They're just waiting for Nahida to come back.
I'm done. Here you go. What just an Akasha terminal? You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it can connect to any node. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, yep, I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
Huh.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then. Let's explore. All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But
See you tomorrow, Paimon.
see you tomorrow.
That's funny.
That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes, although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you... Okay, now that you understand what's going on...
The messages together. Alright, what we got?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Okay.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Ooh. Whoa.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the... But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's
It's like a bubble.
unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird content. There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Oh.
Why did the message end?
He must have ran out of time.
What did it... Probably because yesterday just happened to... Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from the message? It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha. After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared. Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence. Was that space actually the real world?
No, it wasn't.
But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappear? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
I hope I'm right this time.
So that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zeru's festival, also disappeared. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing. Paimon's head is spin. Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
This is getting crazy.
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface,
Sumeru Archon quest isn't finished yet.
in the end is a small and simple secret. Wow, the Archon War, huh?
Did I still fuck up? Give me some time, I need to organize my thoughts. Where's he going? A familiar bench in the city. This is making my brain hurt.
Do you want some alone time to think?
Wait, how long was he sitting here?
The dance of Sub-Zerus is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you...
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first.
Thankfully, I have a teleport point next to Nahida now.
Into the shadows.
You're back! I've been waiting forever. Are you ready to take your Sumeru's exam and graduate from the festival?
Alright.
Okay.
Here we go.
First up.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha... We've already experienced the Sumeru's fest. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Those spaces remind me of...
Dreams.
Dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Fort. The moon, illusions, and people in Sumeru don't... Those spaces
It's people's dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
It's funny because I was saying that earlier. After the war, the fallen gods were sent into the Dark Sea beyond the Tibet border. So wait, there's other gods?
People in Sumeru think they don't dream. But the truth is, and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was... So people in Sumeru do dream after all. The correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable? The Akasha relies on the power of a no... It is the manifestation of the God. It compiles the wisdom of the entire... And it grants knowledge to...
That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully...
The Akasha relies on the power of a... It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. And it grants knowledge to the...
That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right?
Oh, right.
That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too.
And remember, she was entering Dunyarzad's dreams at the beginning.
But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles? Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich, but... So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it.
Hypatia.
Her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
So it's all a dirty trick.
So it was... The real story is that the sages from the Academia are using the Akasha to steal people's... Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about this?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still... Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded... Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new space... The Grand Sage said, "Go sell..." My mind feels exhausted. We've already Those dreamscapes kept The Grand Sage... My mind... We've already experienced...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sumeru's festival along with everyone else's.
So now they're all here.
Now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream. And so begins another samsara cycle.
So the reason they keep new ones keep forming is because next day there's just new dreams for them to take.
People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested. So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is... Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into. Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Because we're still in a dream,
Alright,
I understand.
last question.
Who am I? We already know.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself... Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage...
The moon. What's up, Kalik? What up, Kalik? What up, bud? Long time no see. We haven't seen you in a minute.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last. That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning.
That she is the Dendro Archon.
Back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I've been busy surrounding the time you stream. I understand, man. Don't even worry about it. I'm just happy you could come by. I have a lot of questions for you.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth?
You asked me this question before. Now that you know this is all a dream, have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker?
Oh, that's funny.
If someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions.
Huh. How does it...
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha.
The moon will play a big part in the Genshin main storyline, really?
So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream. That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean? Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu.
So that's why we were able to figure out something was wrong.
Everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's Festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from...
Interesting.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
They were saying that people were dying while they were doing this.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
She's so cute.
Even you don't know the reason? The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no traveler. Do you have any...
Those spaces remind me of... dreams. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god. The Grand Sage said...
Because he said something about another day.
The birth of that god? Could it mean... leaving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable.
Yeah, this is crazy.
After we end the Sabzeruz festival, Samsara, how can the sages of the Academia do this behind? In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
Talking about Ruka Devata.
A sun and a moon?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Alright. Let's get all our shit together. Oh, what the fuck?
Good morning, Nahida.
How'd we wake up here?
Wait, now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusana? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good. I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
She died?
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Oh my god.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? She's actually something like a puppet, but not the real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just
what the fuck?
But personality-wise, she's nothing. Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet. Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who... Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective.
This is sad.
No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way, so that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz festival with so many regrets.
Oh.
Please don't beat yourself
This is
up
getting
over it,
sad.
Lydia. It's the sage's fault, and there's a... I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself. Don't be like that, Nahida! Even real Archons are still allowed to be set. To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end this. Great! But although the Sabzeruz festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them.
Okay.
That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Oh.
Huh? So, how should we
Top rank for 200 up to number 3 has power comparable to gods. What?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their... Which means, with the power of imagination, Imagination? Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at the tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally... However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the dream will respond in kind.
Okay, so...
And the server really will bring you gold and more.
So this is turning into Inception.
But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how, find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once the... How are we going to find them, though? If it could be... And even if we did find them, how are we after all, like you said? It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two.
Alright.
Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host, and as for me... during this time, I'll be out of town. Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams with... Yes. I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility.
Oh.
Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Capitano Dottore.
Paimon
Dorte and Columbina.
Dunyarzad too. She was such a good person. Yeah. Saving, but we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would.
Knowing the plan, they probably become aware that they were dreaming. The unsuspecting host will be less likely to realize it's true.
That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
The one with the strange getup.
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is. Let's go ask him some.
I don't think it is. Who do I think the host is? Honestly, I think it's gonna be Dia. And when she realized Dunyarzad's dead, she's gonna realize that she's in a dream. That's gonna be my guess.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just,
An experiment? That came out.
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new...
Less questions! More wishing!
Okay, my wish. Okay. I'm a little...
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down. And she wasn't really... She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids...
Not him, because he would have known.
I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
Oh, he likes her. Poor guy.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is.
This poor guy's gonna be crushed when he realizes she's gone.
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want every... What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till... Okay.
This poor guy.
That was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
That's so sad.
I'm gonna open my eye. Oh!
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda can. Nice try, you two. Anyway.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
That was really sad.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her, but none of them has any idea.
Goofy mustache.
My lady, step. That sounds like Dia. Oh right, this is when Dunyarzad bumps and. Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
He's upset. It's nice to see the traveler actually have some emotion. You know what I mean? All this is probably getting to him.
Ready. Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not... Anyway, watch yourself.
Because he's pissed.
So you got yourself some backup.
Alright, let's smoke him.
That's close enough. New
Bye. Strike a pose. Time to shine.
I'll take my off the jungle. I'll take it back.
Easy peasy.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this.
He just turned them into punching bags.
And speaking of her, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the started, we
whoops.
came here with Dunyarzad. She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out, yeah. Even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably
Be it more than a needle in a haystack.
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Paimon enters the room and returns a while later carrying something.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Alright, this is a lot. Let me read this. After almost 16 days, I have finally been able to get those notes written before the festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping that I'd be able to give this to you before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, created from a series of interviews I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are few who know much about her. Still, I hope this will be use to you in your search for her. I just noticed the red colored level. If you need to level up more. Oh yeah, Benji, I do need to. I want to level up my characters before I increase my word level and get my ass beat. Punch it back. Meanwhile, the guys have been knocked the fuck out. Grandilahara Vale water supply is once contaminated, forcing everyone to go far out to get water, but one day people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again. And some said that a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believed that it was the divine power of Lesser Lord Kusanali at work. This sounds quite impossible. The decommissioned water sources via natural means probably takes ages. Did Lesser Lord appear in the villa then? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark. I couldn't sleep, but from one day on, I would hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that Lesser Lord Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child, I hope that this festival makes him a little happier, and quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She is indeed a gentle god. Oh, that was right. That's Dunyarzad talking about that. There was this one time where I had a wee bit too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw Lesser Lord Kusanali. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms, and she caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning, I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her that looked out for me. I'm not sure about this one. It has much value as a reference. That was probably just a tree, right? These folks append with Dunyarzad's references and opinions. Every page is packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of, even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
That's pretty sad.
Hey! Where are you off to, Ned?
I really didn't like her character, but killing her off like that surprised me. Why do you want to talk to her if that's not even the real her? I loved her. Really? I thought she'd like.
Dunyarzad's puppet.
Unless the travelers. Maybe is the traveler the fucking one? No, because this would have been here before we got here.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time eternity ago.
Ah.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sub-Zero.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind.
Wait, what?
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet.
So wait, is it us?
Now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
What is happening? Alright, this shit's getting weird.
Loaded.
If you continue to resist, we will have... The Grand Sage has already granted you much lenience.
Oh.
Oh, is that us? Yo, look at him walking up like he's that guy.
Traveler? You don't have to get in.
Traveler?
Uh-oh.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the Academia, that's another day gone to waste.
Yippee. No, it's not.
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Of
course! If this is the Sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves... So they're just...
So they just follow this.
What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
So they were just the same. They would just program and do the same thing over and over again.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Oh, so it's Nilu? It's fine. It sucks that it's her, because like she hasn't done shit the entire time we've been stuck here.
The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately...
And now they turn purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the...
Yeah. What's going... huh? You guys are acting...
Oh, so he figured it out. It's her. Alright, I thought it would be Dia. That would have been cool.
It disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear. It's just
That's
like
awesome.
the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly... But if we want to end the samsara, we need the... How should we make Nilu real?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
I mean, she did just see the people disappear.
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, as far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage?
The first sage?
To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So,
yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story.
Oh?
His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated.
This was in his dream, I'm guessing.
After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage, his wife lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you?" In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So she basically loaded him up with knowledge while he was dreaming.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story?
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
Oh, we gotta actually see the dance now? After all this time?
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
Oh, cutscene. I've been waiting a long time for this. I'm putting my controller down, chat. It's funny because when we first went to go see this, I was saying we were gonna get a cutscene, and then we just didn't get it. But now she knows she can completely manipulate the dream, so she's gonna make it as crazy looking as she can.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
I like the music. The marking on my back is pretty. I feel like our head's too big.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets.
Oh,
I
cause she.
would love to see Nilu's dance.
Oh, that's so sad. Is the dream breaking down? A little top heavy in design, yeah. That was pretty. Ooh.
Feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal.
At the end of the dance, I think I saw. So we got out. Wait, is she alive?
She's not in her room. What happened? Huh?
She's awake! Oh shit! She ain't dead!
Well done, Traveler and Paimon, and thank you, Dunyarzad, for
I'm sorry, who are... Oh, a Traveler, Paimon. I have something... I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Alright, she ain't dead. Alright, we did it. Oh shit, Act 2 complete. We fucking did it, chat. We fucking did it.
Dunyarzad. Did you save her? It's a really long story.
Oh, this is Nahida?
We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the traveler's favorite bench?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so is there an Act 3? Well, we obviously have to help Nahida get away from the fucking academia, right? Or, like, stop them. Because they're over here abusing her powers.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's... After we parted on the last day of the Sumeru's festival, I left it among the countless dreams. I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
She talks over her, the robot's body.
Saved Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon. Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. Both are fine. Everyone reacts all right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Alright, here we go.
In the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler... You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world. And yeah, so you do know! We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
Conria.
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul.
The tree.
That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line. A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from King Deshret? The god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. Okay, so what? I still haven't managed to decipher it. The Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it.
That sounds bad.
Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academy, but I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain. The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left.
So we gotta go fight some dark thing in the tree.
This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Teyvat's. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
Oh.
How did you do that? Poor Cat. Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha.
I didn't know that.
I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Wait, Catherine is a Snezhnayan puppet?
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary? That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana.
The bearing tree will not show in the game.
For the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since.
So they just left her there?
I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me. A symbol of her passing. So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom.
She's so cute.
However, the Academia is also more proficient at governing. Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look. Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akak. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that and try to live up to being it. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. I wonder what caused them to go down, even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange. If the traveler hadn't broken the Sumeru Samsara, I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious.
Sorry, I know I'm not really talking. I'm just trying to absorb all this information quick.
Avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Kainari to join some kind of... Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage. You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
I'm gonna let this finish. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up? It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection. Misdirection? The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru. Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
My bad, guys. I had to eat. But sorry, I understood what was going on. They basically lied to the people and got them to think that dreams were bullshit.
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfying. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of... Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct an... Go and get some sleep. Leave it...
Steals your food. The most exhausting birthday I've ever had. That's funny.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up
That's
a
funny.
sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so...
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
I'm still bugging out that she's just, from Shania.
Quite some time in Sumeru City.
We did it.
Since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her.
All right.
Ad Astra Avisask.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any
commissions? Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on...
A love poem?
What now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience
My
upon
camera.
finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this. In that case,
Please go to Port Ormos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
If you need AK near you,
Hey, that's not any better.
you hear her say error and rebooting. That's funny.
I'm sure the mercenaries will. Paimon's gotta ask. Just who exactly has been? Oh, the commissioner.
I just wanted to see you two in action.
Actually, I just wanted to see the two of you.
That's funny.
Obvious. I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance
She's so
that
fucking cute.
doesn't come by often.
She's funny.
So it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. So it's been you this whole... Are you done resting? Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage.
A giant flower carriage.
The made of flowers raised me really, really high above the ground.
That's so cute.
And I was you know, Nahida, maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that?
Oh, pity.
Wait.
Continue until you meet the doctor.
Example of the emotion known as pity?
Until you met the doctor?
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just... By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homianis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't... Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsult's own withering.
So if we save the tree, we save her. I got
For
it.
the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sage... Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara... So our first priority should be investigating and putting a stop to the sage's activities.
Alright.
As for how we should pull that off, let's discuss it somewhere else. Oh, good point.
Alright, Act 3. How many acts are in Sumeru? Is there only 3, or is there another one somewhere? I guess I have to buy one of these? Wait, I already unlocked those. Okay, hold on. I can't unlock that. Hold on. Oh, these are the ones I can unlock. Alright, we'll unlock this one. There. What the fuck? I must be able to unlock another person's. Yep, right there. We got Nilu. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, do I have to actually click on it first? That's dumb. Alright, there we go. I hate seeing like quest markers and shit. It bothers me. What the hell is this? Oh, what the hell did I get for the... Oh shit, I got a constellation. Say bet. Give me shit. Thank you.
Let's continue our... Okay, so do you have any idea? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that.
Oh. Possess a key figure in the academia. Possess a student and infiltrate the sage quarters. What could grab someone close to the sages and question them?
I've already tried that.
Oh yeah, they don't wear their
Since
cautious, I
from
forgot.
the very beginning. They've been guarding against it. Have you already caught this? I'm guessing not yet. But this trusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case... No, wait. You mean it beat... No, it's not that.
I'm confused.
What seemed involved in doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals.
Makes sense.
How is that any different? That's a good point. We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off. After all, every person in Sumeru... Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep... According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning
Jesus Christ.
of the planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Duh. So she was just letting us talk so that way her idea sounds better. She's funny.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously. Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get Ord, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
Interesting. I return with enchiladas. That sounds delicious.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham.
I like Alhaitham.
Like he acts alone, and he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. Actually, I already have someone in mind. Setaria. Paimon remembers now. Isn't she the one who's always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia? We ran into her basically every time the Sub-Zero's festival repeated itself. Paimon still remembers the smug and mean way she always spoke to Nilu.
Sorry, my shoulder's really a mess.
I've always liked observing all kinds of... She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission. Oh,
okay.
Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
So, but isn't she on their side?
The name Setaria means star. When she lived it later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky soon after. The star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many. The star began to waver.
Uh-oh.
Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and... But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
So she just rolls with it, even though she doesn't agree with what they're doing.
From the sound of it, Setaria's just hung up on the research opportunities here. But she doesn't really support the academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Makes sense.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was such a shot at the human race.
A lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part right. We must that way. Not only can we get useful intel from her, but from my past observations, Setaria will take a day off from the academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city.
That's interesting. So she doesn't agree, but she basically just couldn't do anything about it, so she just rolled with it.
Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day to prepare. Let's go check out some of her favorite spots.
Talk to the vendors. We gotta go talk to more vendors.
This should be Setaria's favorite fortune teller. So should we ask the fortune teller about Setaria?
I gotta check one thing, guys. I'm curious. Oh my god, it has 5 acts. Well, we still got a lot of story left for Sumeru.
No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style. And talking style? My poor lost lambs.
The fuck?
Have you become troubled over your fate? The divine voice of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods. Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
I love how her voice changed.
Of course. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
I mean, probably.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Bro, all of that was mad funny. Cause we did all that. Making fun of Venti, talking shit about fucking Zhongli and the fact that he's always broke, and then trying to fight the Raiden Shogun. Dude, awesome. Awesome.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Yeah, prospects in love.
Love prospects? No problem at all.
Harut and Marut are the best Genshin characters. You can't say that when we have characters like Arlecchino and Farina.
The one who is fated to cross your path will appear on... Huh? Harut! Marut! Did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
Duh.
I admit that the orientation of today's celestial matrix is,
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
I didn't realize you were talking about the cats, Gallic. That's funny.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit...
Girl, let go. Am I supposed to go down? My bad. Hold on. My ears are
Is this
itch.
another one of Sataria's favorite stalls? Yep. It belongs to a king. His fault when they start talking.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at
Pottery.
some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship. Oh, speaking of...
I suppose you could say it all started with my... After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret. And I simply changed trades when my works turned out well.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Oh no, not anymore. A few years back, he
He
fell
broke
from
his
a roof
leg.
and broke his leg. Since he had...
I see. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another...
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
His hair looks like Gohan.
Evil looks. Shoot on sight.
Alright guys, unfortunately I'm gonna have to call it here. I'm starting to get really tired and I don't want to be falling asleep on camera. So we got a lot done though. We definitely saw some very, very interesting things in there. We finally got to meet Nahida. I love her and I need to protect this small summer child. She's smart, she's sarcastic, and she's definitely the kind of character I enjoy. But as always guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back on it next week. Come by the other streams. The other streams have been getting really, really hype. And believe it or not, the channel's growing faster than it's ever grown before. And I appreciate all your guys' support. But that is going to be it for me. and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. So, later, guys. Love y'all. Next week I'm probably gonna try and start a little earlier. So we'll see what happens. Just stay flexible. Later, guys.